Hey folks, I'm Red and this is my Watcher of Realms channel. This is the free-to-play series. We're on the Wreck It with Epics challenge account, and I've just managed to beat Gear Raid 1 Stage 18. So I wanted to kind of show you how I did it. I'll go through the gear and the stats on my heroes first, and then show you the run with Power of Dominance off. So the issue with this particular run is that it's very RNG dependent. So I'll show you kind of what I mean by that. But so here I have a Wrath, and he's in here for the Lord bonus, but also he does some good damage. He is crit capped, and he's got about 10.5k attack, and some good crit damage, and an extra 100 or so speed. You can see he's got a broken set, so if I could get a different piece here, he might do a bit more for me. I'll just see if I don't think I have anything that's in that particular set that works better. Here it is, the Fatality set. I need something with more, so I don't have enough crit damage and attack speed on a piece like that, unfortunately. So I think I'll just leave it at that. So it is what it is, all right? The next hero is my Greed, and he is quite well built for this account. He's got almost 10k attack, and he's got some decent crit rate and crit damage. So he's fully skilled. The issue is that when he does his ultimate, sometimes it does the AoE damage, and sometimes it does just the slow. Okay, so ideally you want the RNG to give you that slow. Now if I could awaken him to level 5, then his Purgatory effect would do both at the same time. I wouldn't have to worry about it and do way more damage. But I don't have enough stones to be able to fully max him, and I was able to do it by just rerunning until I got the good RNG. The other people in here, of course, are Dolores to boost. She's got, she's not, if I could 6-star her, I would, but I'm waiting for the upgrade event before I do that, but she's got about 7,600 attack, and she does the boost. I have almost fully skilled her, so this would really help if I could get that last skill crystal, but I don't have enough dust. I'm just barely without enough dust, so I have to wait till reset to get a bit more in order to fully skill her. The other person in here is Autumn. She is fully skilled. I had enough dust to be able to do this, and she gives that crit damage increase 60%, which is huge, and that really helps my Greed. And then she also does a crit rate increase, which helps some of my other heroes. And she's 3-star only. She basically stays in the back and survives that way. I do have an Esme in here, and she is decently well built. I'm gonna upgrade her fully for Gear Raid 3 when the upgrade event happens, but she's got around 5k attack, and she's got some decent speed, and some crit rate, crit damage. She is not skilled at all, so I'm just using her at her base level. I have other priorities for skill ups. My Wrath is also not fully skilled. He's only got 1 into his ultimate, but he still does work. The others here are Dagna is only in there for the Lord bonus. I just pulled her today, and I put her in there to give some extra stats, mainly for Midan and for my Estrid here. So Midan is not super well built. I need to upgrade her a little bit, but 20k HP, and I gave her a little bit more attack speed, and some minor healing effect. She's in this Guardian set. She is not skilled at all, and doesn't have an artifact either. So those are things I'll need to work on. But my Estrid is quite well built. I think you've probably seen her if you've been watching. I did change her gear, so she's now in this Insight set, so she gets a bit more crit rate and some bonus damage when she does her hits. 16k attack is, I think, pretty good. And then she's got a bit more attack speed and not fully crit capped, but decent crit damage, 200% or so. And she is fully skilled, so she's max skilled. Then I have my Maul here, and I put him in this insight set as well. I haven't fully maxed his gear because I'm waiting for the upgrade event, but he's got 9600 attack, almost 10k attack, and fully crit capped with 200% crit damage. So he's also not fully skilled. I just basically use dust, and as you can see, I'm kind of out of it at the moment. So yeah, that's basically it. There is also Vortex here. He's not skilled at all, and he's got basically almost 20k attack, 17k or HP, sorry, and then some extra attack speed and some healing effect. So yeah, that's basically it for where I've got him. So you can see a 5-star, not fully maxed. So that's the team. I'll go ahead and give it a try and just kind of show you my process. This might fail. As I said, it's pretty RNG dependent, but the main thing is to try and keep people off the wall and do enough damage to get the mobs down. So let's give it a try here. And so I'll put in my Dolores and Autumn first, and then I'll put in Estrid, and that just gets their ultimates charging. Then the next to go in will be Wrath, and I kind of have to time it with the rage regen that I've got on him. He gets his ultimate up really quickly, and I want to kind of give him the boost from the other heroes. So I'll wait till about 27, 28 cost, and then put in Wrath, and he'll start doing his damage. And then I have to watch his bar for the first one so that I can get that crit damage up before he hits. And you can see he did the slow, he didn't do the AoE damage, which is kind of annoying. And then I will pop my Dolores here and get them going. There we go. And Estrid. And then I will wait until I have Maul here, and I'll put him in just so he can start charging up as well and get some benefit from that crit rate and crit damage from Autumn. So he's in her range, but he's not in Dolores's range, unfortunately. But next I'll put in Wrath, let him get going. And then I'll put in Esme. And so, yeah, so my Greed is not doing the AoE damage, the fire, that is kind of what I want him to do. But I think it'll be okay. So I'll hold off on Maul's first ultimate until I get the bonus from these guys over here. And I'm still able to get this first wave down relatively easily. I'll put in Midan as well, just to add some extra healing here. And she covers this whole range. I want her to be able to heal these ones if people break through the wall. So let's see. My Greed went, okay, so he did the AoE finally. But let's go ahead and do this and see if we can get some of these heroes going. Get Esme popping off, and she does help a bit with these waves here. But yeah, ideally, Greed would be doing his AoE extra damage every single time, and as you can see, that's just not the case. So this run is probably going to fail. So, you know, you'd have to basically rerun it until you get that kind of perfect run, and then you can turn on Power of Dominance and you're all set. Okay, go ahead and use Maul's Big hit here. If I could upgrade him fully, I would get a bit more benefit there. And I'll go ahead with this Midan. Okay, try and keep these folks alive a little bit longer. And let Wrath finish his ultimate there. And then I'll probably take him out here. He died anyway. And put in my Vortex. And try and keep everyone else alive a bit longer. Okay. And then it's just kind of a DPS race at this point, trying to get these folks down before they can knock out the wall. So that's kind of an issue. Maybe Esme can help a little bit here. But ideally, you know, if Greed was doing his AoE smash every time with his ultimate, their health would be down a little bit further, and then I could put someone in to block. I could get my Wrath or my Estrid, and they block, and so that's how I was able to do it. So as you can see, this run failed, unfortunately, but again, you know, you keep running until you get a good RNG. You get more damage from your Wrath and your Greed, and you're able to get the mobs down, keep them from getting through the wall. So yeah, I'm not going to redo this until I get the perfect run, because I already beat it, and that's just kind of, you know, up to you how you want to do it. But you've seen the stats, you've seen kind of what's required. Obviously, if I boost my stats, I'll have better luck. But anyway, yeah, hope that's helpful for you. And if you do find it helpful, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you later.